Welcome back, guys, to Final Fantasy XVI, where last episode, after slaying bog crabs for a crystalline lifeline and finding an outed bearer in false friends, faking his death to protect him, we started on our journey to Eastpool, coming across a hunter who sent us to defeat some wolves in Beast Against Beast. We soon reached our next destination where someone instantly recognized us. Lady Hanna, Rodney's wife who had been burned up by Clive's flames at Phoenix Gate, who treated our duo with kindness and put them up for the night while Clive wallowed in guilt. A new day now begins.
Thank you, Lady Hanna. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hanna.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hanna. If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Now I'm like, glad we didn't upgrade any gear or anything, make any gear. We'd be wasting materials if we were just going to be given fancy new outfit. Fancy schmancy Invictus, one of the set of 7 swords said to have been forged in the flames of Mount Justinus. Invictus has been passed down through generations for use by the Archduke's family and his closest shields. Archduke Elwyn presented Invictus to Rodney Murdoch on the day he was promoted to Lord Commander of the Ducal Army. A Metean cross as well. Meteor is sometimes called the Custrel, as legend has it that the bright red star serves as the moon's attendant, carrying her gear and equipping her armor in times of battle. This belt was part of a set owned by Archduke Elwyn and kept in Eastpool for when he and his family would summer there. It is a long-standing Rosalian tradition for the Archduke to bestow a gift to scions of the ducal line upon their coming of age. These braces, dyed in the red of the star meteor, were what Elwyn's father chose for him and formed part of a set of clothes kept in Eastpool for when he and his family would summer there. I'm gonna have my summer stuff, I guess. But it's a small upgrade over what we had. And big defensive upgrades compared to what I had. So that's pretty good. Also, he's looking pretty fly now. But the one thing I worry about, right, is we are posing as a lady and her bearer, right? This looks a bit fancy for just, you know, hired help. If I could put it in those kinder terms compared to what a bearer really is. You wore that in the summer? Yeah, you gotta wear like tight-fitting leather in summer, duh. When the sun's beating down, really amplifies the crotch smell, you know?
Well, aren't you dressed up smart? Especially for a bearer. Proper little prince you look.
This is what I just said! Literally what I just said. He looks too smart now. Our cover is
Martha could spare us a few bushels.
Gonna get blown at this rate. Now let's have a look around town because you never know when there might be something. There's no chests, and considering I don't need to upgrade anything at this point in time, I might actually spend some money on refilling my potion supply. At the moment, I'm just looking for dog. Any chests I can find, because it's a chest in towns that usually have the orchestrons.
Not bad at all. We'll make a master baker of you yet.
There we go. A goblin coin. Along with other stuff.
Harvest down again this year. Bloody blight.
The blight be advancing. The thing I expect for there to be late game stuff regarding
I
that.
fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the blight many years ago. Have care out there, both of you.
That was inferior dog. Torgal is one true best boy. Okay. I love how these dog lovers are just traitorous to their own kind, right? They turn on other dogs. But no, all cats are love. But no, dog lovers are so picky. All cats are princesses. Except for my cat is the queen. And there's another chest. Another goblin coin.
It's nice how we got anywhere else.
Where are you off to then? Or hasn't your master told you? Either way, I expect our humble village ain't your final destination. Not to say it didn't have its charms. Take that tower. Relic of the Fallen it is. Must have stood there 1,000 years. And in all that time, no one's ever been inside. Mysterious, eh?
No one's ever been inside there.
Well met, friend.
Well met indeed. Oh, thanks for selling me this stuff, which I obviously don't need because I've got other things now and all. Right, what do I want then? That's Rook's Gambit. That would be pretty good. Reduces the cooldown time by 2.7 seconds so you can get more counters on. 40k for the lovely Dark and Deep Orchestron.
Here you go.
Let's refill my potion supply then.
There you are.
As a use for my cash money, I guess.
Safe travels.
Yeah, the counters get such massive amounts on the stagger bar that of course we've got to go for counters when it's possible.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hanna was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, Any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Back in the day, it's uncomfortable speaking.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
It's very uncomfortable speaking of people as property like that.
Not sure this offers.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
It's an everyday fact of life for this place, so...
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'll often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the chocobo keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
I just learned a new word. Saying I didn't know there was a counterpart to Viceroy. Viceline. Okay. I did not know indeed. It's the first time I've ever heard it in all this time of living.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Hopefully he's not being eaten by a wivery. Pretty please. Maybe he's just hanging out with the mages.
Wake up now.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Well, looks like I might get a round 2 with a certain dragon friend. Maybe, maybe not. We'll find out. Maybe I've slain it so recently that it's just not there.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
So many bugs. Next bug. Come on, one of you, just take it out. Organ 2. Did I just eat a potion? Ah, my poor potions. I wanted you to sick the guy.
It's over. It's over. Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down.
Ooh. That thing's flying from the big hit to the butt I just gave it the slash. I'm amazed it isn't cut in 2.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hanna selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stay behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hanna. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Don't flag Eastpool. Let's just see how that turns out. My skill points are gathering once again, though. Right then. Onwards towards Phoenix Gate a little bit more. Okay, we actually haven't seen the Vice Regency yet as a full-on anything. We could check out Eastpool as our entry, a hamlet located in the eastern part of the Imperial province of Rosalia. It was once surrounded by fertile farmland, but the southward creep of the blight eventually drove out most of the inhabitants. I'll wait till that comes up in the actual stuff then, when it gets a picture. I forgot that was a thing.
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The light is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
The dim, eh? It's affecting this place pretty fast, is what I can see. Ooh.
What's this? Another relic of the Fallen.
It's got a crystal at the front, but I guess I'm not allowed to do anything with it. Let me in.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
What?
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I guess we wouldn't be able to use any because it would come directly from us? Give me more information. Well, as the Imperial Province of Rosaria has got an update. The lands comprising the western reaches of the continent of Storm, formerly known as the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, became an imperial province after its annexation by the Holy Emperor of Sambric in the year 861. Sambric Annabelle Lesage, once Duchess of Rosaria and now Empress of Sambric, was granted stewardship of her former home and the title of Vicereine, a role she embraced with sadistic relish, enacting a regime of crippling taxation and constant surveillance along with renewed persecution of the bearer population. Mum, we're home.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
Basically, like, becomes some kind of, like, charcoal place. The fact that it's giving us potions on the way up as well is something to be concerned about. Could be, there's a boss here.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive.
It's time to discover the truth.
Took us a while to get through that area, but here we are, moving on. Is there anything if I move back now? Because we went through Martha's Rest, Eastpool, they were all joined up, the dim, and now onwards. We could go back to the highway just to check, because let's face it, it only takes a little bit of time. If anything's going on down here, but it doesn't really look like it, including, I don't think, upgrades. I'm assuming we can't upgrade the gear we're currently equipped with, but...
I see I'm busy here.
Anyway, I just want to find out, you know? Seemed special, do you know what I mean? And that does seem to be the case.
That it? Fine.
Just gotta wait for the next tier, really, by the look of things.
Lady Hanna has always been so kind to us. We should do something for her in return.
Hopefully, we get the time to. Alright, our next area then. I may as well drop a hard save, I guess. Wonder how many saves we can have before we go. To Phoenix Gate Ruins. Untouched in the many winters since the stronghold's fall, the scars of that fateful night linger still upon her walls.
Almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around.
Yes, memories that might be better off buried for him.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Oh. It's one of a crater.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Yes, but running after, like, directly is not the best idea considering what happened last time. Out into the darkness.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix. Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Well, entry we have gained.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
Torgal can press this one.
this really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
And very round.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill?
What do we do?
The usual.
Hopefully nothing's coming in for an extra attack on me yet. Looks like the others got taken out pretty well though.
More trouble.
Fallen Hunters? Oh, hello, spellcasters here. Yeah, I may have missed my attack, but definitely carved that guy a new one. Defense nodes, eh?
That's enough.
That was a reflex.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
I appreciated that reflex at that moment. Must be some information on this place at this point in time that we could possibly get. It was about the Phoenix, the Echoes. Echoes is what they are, yeah? Right, we've already got the information there, but the extra bit is ancient ruins lie beneath and are reached by means of an underground pathway. Prior to Rosaria becoming an imperial province, the gate was of great importance to the people of the duchy, being the site of the rite of ancestral communion. Now, information about the Phoenix itself. The Warden of Fire, last seen on the night of the imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate in the year 860, when the young Joshua Rosfield lost control of his powers. The Phoenix first awakened among the Moats of Fire, an ancient tribe who dwells in the western reaches of Storm. And the careful preservation of bloodlines among the Rosarian nobility ensured that its dominant would always be born in the ducal line. The Echoes. Strange clockwork constructs often encountered in fallen ruins. The question of whether or not they are truly alive is open to debate, as they do not appear to require water, nor do they feed on the flesh of their victims as beasts do, and seemingly exist solely to protect their habitat from intruders. All echoes are encased in protective plating that is made from the same material as the ruins, and thus cannot be destroyed. The repeated blows will cause individual places to dislodge, eventually causing the entire construct to collapse on itself. Is that what that is, yeah? Self-collapsion. Oh, I thought I'd get that one, but I failed. I'll finish the job no matter what. Hello. Oh, I like the chest being big and glowy. Why was there 5 sharp fangs in the chest when it's... Oh, don't think about it. Ooh, you can put your bum down here and go for a good ride by the look of it. Hello? Who are you then?
Looks like it can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Yeah, I was thinking that's gonna hurt quite a bit. The annoying thing was it was seconds from being... Oh, I parried! Totally meant that. So skilled. I think I need to get out there, but I did not get out fast enough. Okay, I got my iframes for my ability though. Oh my goodness! I'm obviously just thinking that, oh, okay, you do have range attacks too. The start of the fight was so good. No, get out there!
Does any of this make sense to you?
Well, you kicked my ass, that's for certain.
Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Just a little bit. Start of the fight went beautifully. Then it started going less so good. Seemingly after I parried and I was like pleased with myself for a second. My bad. Favor of Wind for Gouge has now been got. I guess we can check that out later. Just making sure I'm healed up after that fight anyway. By the look of it, I didn't lose any more health than I was supposed to lose. Oh, don't like the look at that.
Wherever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Okay, they still get blown up like that though.
Stay down.
Get away, get away, get away. Okay, it didn't blow up. Oh no, get out of there. They do explode. Are you okay there, Jill? Are you gonna finish them quick or just get out the way? Or ice them, because that should be your automatic win for you.
To run this gauntlet too.
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Okay, stepping on these doesn't make a thing happen.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Clive's so bright side of life. 1,200 gil?